It's like we're living a nightmare, and we've been to hell, and we're trying to come up out of it.
I'm still the father of 3 people. Just one of them's gone now.
He had a life. He had dreams. He had started school. He had many things planned. And it's just for a bad decision.
When I look at these pictures, to me, it just looks very unsafe. Where is the safety? You know, is this how it's always done? It's too late for my dad, but let's look at what they can do to make it safer for their other employees.
My mom she had such a bubbly personality, you know, just when she walked in the room, you would know it. There was supposed to be a trainer there with her to actually, you know, help her with the training process. I don't know to this day how she ended up there by herself. It was internal decapitation, you know, and basically everything, upper body, everything was just crushed. When will we start, you know, having a higher value for, you know, human life in the workplace?
We're losing over 4,000 people a year, but because it happens in dips and drabs and only 14 people a day, we kind of turn our back on it. A lot of people go along and don't realize it. They just, oh, well, didn't happen to me. And that's wrong.
Safety should be a #1 priority and held to the highest level. That's what we all are fighting for. To me, there's a whole lot that, you know, that can be done. I really feel like it starts with our government.
And it hurts the profit on the company, it hurts the person. Most all of these are preventable. Most all of these disasters that happen.
You want to get the job done and whatever it takes. Sometimes you forget about your life or the risk. I want people to know that their life is more valuable than getting the work done. And if it's not safe, you know, saying, I'm not doing it. If they say, well, you might get fired, it's not worth it to take that risk.
People go to job, they're going to a job so that they can provide for their family. They're not going to a job to not come back home.
I think sometimes it almost feels like it's our family against the company. I think companies need to take a stand to make sure that the families are informed.
You know what happens when an airplane goes down? They investigate everything, and they know what the pilots were talking about. They know what every system on that plane was going on. That's what I think we need. We need that kind of corrective action. What we want to do is we want to honor him. We don't want him or her forgotten. And we now have a mission, I guess, to keep this from happening to other people.
Nothing's going to bring back my husband, but at least I know it's not going to happen again, or at least I feel relief that nobody's going to go through what I've been through.